MercenaryMMAnews.com.
Hi everybody, and welcome to MercenaryMMAnews.com's first edition of Pick 6, where myself, Dallas the Warhammer Blacker, goes head-to-head with Brandon Onuris Finefield. So, without further ado, let's get to the 6 fights on the UFC 125 Revolution card that we're going head-to-head on. Alright, so let's start it off. We have Marcus, the Irish hand grenade Davis, versus Jeremy Little Heathen Stevens. What are your thoughts on this one, Brandon?
Both of them great fighters. The Heathen Stevens is obviously going to look to come out, I think, and stand with Marcus. He's going to look to slug it out with Marcus. Marcus has a great boxing background, has boxing experience. Me personally, I think it's going to frustrate Stevens, and Stevens is going to end up shooting on him at some point. And Davis has submissions. He's got rear naked chokes, guillotines, and I look for him to pull off a submission in the late second to third round.
I got to go with Davis as well, but I think that both of them are going to come out swinging, and I think Davis is going to put Stevens to sleep early. I think that Melvin Glard was able to frustrate Stevens in his last fight in the boxing, and I think that Marcus Davis will have a clear advantage over him in that area, and I think that's really Stevens' strong point. So, yeah, I think he's going to sleep in the first round. All right, next fight we have Clay the Carpenter Guida and Takanori the Fireball Kid Gomi.
Fireball obviously coming off a huge knockout victory of Tyson Griffin.
Devastating.
Guida sets a pace that almost no one can match. It's the guy could go 25 minutes like that and be completely cool. Gomi, if he has the tank to go with him, I think will be able to win this fight by decision, because he won't be able to finish Guida. No one's ever KO'd or TKO'd Guida, but I think he's definitely got the edge standing up, and he has good takedown defense. And so I look for Gomi to take this one by decision.
Well, you know how I feel about this. Takanori, I think, has the ability to put anybody to sleep. Just ask Tyson Griffin. I think that Guida's going to come out like he always does, just full speed ahead, and I think he's going to run into some heavy Takanori Gomi hands, and I think this one's going to end in the second round with Takanori by KO. I don't think that, like I said, Guida's a tough guy, but I don't think he has the skill set needed to defeat Takanori. All right, next up we have Nate Diaz versus Dong Hyun Kim, the stun gun.
Big fan of Nate Diaz. I like him to come out here. Kim has a judo background, so he has experience on the ground. I give the edge to Diaz in both the stand-up and the ground. I look for him to just throw those peppering shots like he does striking. I don't think he'll finish Kim. I think it's going to go to decision. Diaz might be able to, maybe in the late second, maybe late third round, start just wearing him down and frustrating him enough that Kim will open up and Diaz might catch him, but I look for Diaz to win this one by decision.
I gotta go with Diaz as well. I think that he'll be the superior striker in this match, having outboxed Marcus Davis not too long ago, and I think that Kim's gonna try to use some of his judo and his. He's got good wrestling. I think he'll try to take it to the ground, and he'll want to lay on Diaz. But unlike a lot of guys nowadays, Diaz isn't just going to lay there off his back. I think he's going to hit a submission, and I think we're going to see him submit Kim late in the first, possibly the second round. All right, next up, very exciting matchup between Brandon the Truth Vera and Thiago Silva.
Both having Muay Thai experience, both having Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu experience. I give Vera the edge standing up, and I give Silva the edge on the ground. And I think Silva will be able to hang with Vera standing up. You know, he has good stand-up. but I look for him to take him down. I think he's gonna end up using some wrestling, and he's gonna take Vera down. And I don't think Vera's gonna be able to catch him with a submission. I look for Silva to finish it ground and pound, second round.
I gotta agree with you there. I think the one thing that Thiago Silva needs to avoid from Vera is the clinch. I think he doesn't want to stay in the clinch with Vera. Vera has stopped many a guy in devastating fashion from his clinch. I don't think he'll be able to hold it on Silva. I think you're right. I think Silva's going to go for the takedown, and that guy's a killer. You don't want that guy on top of you at all. I think he's going to finish the fight by TKO, first or second round. Co-main event for the evening, we have Chris the Crippler Lieben versus Brian All-American Stan. Exciting fight.
Lieben obviously coming off his big win over Akiyama. Most people know what Lieben's going to go out there and do. He's going to go out there and he's going to look to bang with you, and you know he can take the shots from almost anyone to where he'll take it and get in there and deliver that one shot that's going to put you to sleep. In his last fight, he showed that if you try just taking him down, he has submissions off of his back. So I think he'll be able to threaten enough for if Stan takes him down that he'll be able to create space and get back up. I look for Lieben. I don't think he's gonna knock Stan out. I look for Lieben to win this by decision.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and disagree with you on this one. I think one of the big points is that Stan is coming down from light heavyweight, and if he made a good cut, he's gonna be a massive middleweight. That is if he made a good cut. If he's dehydrated and weak, I don't think he'll make it against Lieben. But if he comes in there and drop the weight like he needed to on time, doesn't have to struggle to do it, I think Stan's going to be the bigger man. I think he's going to be able to bully Lieben, and I look for him to TKO Lieben probably in the third round. Next up, obviously, the main event. Frankie the Answer Edgar, the reigning UFC lightweight champion of the world, takes on Gray the Bully Maynard.
Edgar coming off two huge title matches against BJ Penn, where he showed great boxing in both fights. Great head movement, great foot movement. His last loss coming by Gray Maynard. They both got decorated wrestling backgrounds. Edgar's never shown that he has knockout power in either of his hands. He's never shown that in any fight. I look for Maynard to do what Maynard does. I think he's going to take him down round after round and bully him around, and he's going to win this title fight by a decision.
In this fight, really, there's a chance that it might not be the most entertaining fight that we see all year, or these guys come out and finish each other in devastating fashion. And I would love to see that happen. Both these guys are known for their decision finishes, and I think it's about time one of them, breaks out of the shell and gets a good finish. So that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm hoping for.
If not, the rest of the card will make up for it.
Definitely. I think my gut's telling me that Gray's really going to earn his nickname in this one. I think he's going to take Frankie down. I think he's going to be able to take him down solidly. And I think he's going to be able to hold him down and lay on top of him. Maybe cause a few knots along the way, but I look for him for a 5-round decision win for Gray. Like I said, Edgar's boxing is much improved, but I don't think it's going to make a difference against Gray's takedowns. I just don't think he's going to be able to stop the power of Gray's takedowns. And like I said, hopefully one of these guys finishes the fight and we get to see a spectacular opening to the new year, 2011. That's our
picks.
Quick six. Don't forget to sign up for MercenaryMMAnews.com UFC Fantasy League. The winner and runner-up will both receive prizes for Season 1. So check that out. Make your picks today and see if you can beat the Warhammer and Onuris. Thank you for joining us today, and don't forget to leave your comments and let us know. Let us know your picks, and if you think we're out of our mind or if you think we're right on, let us know.